Hello and welcome. In this class we're going to do a nice restorative session for sleep. So it's going to be nice and slow and nourishing, concentrating a lot on the breath just to help stimulate sleep and just relaxation. So you're going to need a few props, maybe a blanket, a couple of cushions. If you've got yoga blocks, grab some yoga blocks. If you haven't got a yoga block, if you've got some books, this kind of size, they'll work just as well. I've got a mini bolster, but if you've got a large bolster, that's also absolutely fantastic. So just grab whatever you need for this session. And we're going to start in a seated position. Just taking your legs into a cross position or just straight out in front. It really is whatever feels comfortable for you. If your hips are quite tight, you may just want to relax those legs out in front. And we're just going to start to lift up through the spine nice and tall. And just imagine someone's pulling that string through the top of the head. And just give the shoulders a nice crunch up into the neck. And then release them down away from the ears. Becoming aware of any tension you might be holding in the neck here. And again, just crunching all the way up. And just releasing down. And we're just going to relax the hands, so in your mudra, maybe just relaxing on the knees, whatever feels comfortable for you. Starting to naturally rise up and draw the belly button in. Don't lock the spine out, you're not pressing the chest too far forward, it's just a gentle lift. So you're just increasing the spine length and obviously the room in your lungs, so you can get some more air just flowing around those lungs. So just start to settle into the practice by closing the eyes or just soften your gaze. And we're just going to bring the concentration just onto our breath. Just inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Get a nice long deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Taking a few more long, deep breaths. Just really feeling that lung space. Just feeling the chest rise. And just feeling the chest fall. We're going to inhale this time in through the nose to the count of 4 or 5. Just inhaling in, just naturally pause, and then you're going to exhale just through the nose for about 6 or 7. So just finding a comfortable count pattern for you. So just inhaling in, gentle pause before exhaling out through the nose. Become very aware of the sound that the breath makes in the back of the throat. Again, just flowing still with your breath in for the count of 4 or 5 and out 6 or 7, just whatever feels comfortable for you. Just making sure that exhale is longer than the inhale and just trying to keep a very natural pause. Now, it's not a long pause, just a natural pause at the end of the in-breath. So just keep flowing and concentrating on that breath. Counting each breath. Counting the breath is a nice way to help you fall asleep. So if you're waking up in the night with hot sweats and you're struggling to get back to sleep, this is quite a nice breath to do. Just to start to send you off. It's giving the mind something to focus on. Just like a lot of people say, count sheep, actually counting your breath will just have more of an impact on setting you back up for a good night's rest. So we're just going to flow for a few more rounds of your breath. very gently now, I want you to just tip the head to one side. So bringing the ear down towards the shoulder and really stretching out that neck. Just thinking about how tight the neck and the shoulders feel here. You may want to just put a bit of pressure on the head. Even extend the hand, fingertips to the mat. Just taking it as deep as feels comfortable for you, just to release any tension that's in that side of the neck into the shoulders. Gently back to centre, and then take the head to the opposite side. So you may just want to sit here, or again you could place the hand to the top of the head, extending the fingertips out. Again, just take it as deep as it feels comfortable for you this evening. Again, gently back to centre. Start to tip the chin to the chest, and then we're just going to roll the head to the left. And take the chin down to the chest. Again, across to the right. Down to the chest. Across to the left. Down to the chest. Across to the right. Down to the chest. We're going to hold. Try and relax the shoulders down, feeling the stretch as you relax the shoulders and feel the length in the neck. And slowly start to take the chin up towards the ceiling, starting to press very gently through the chest. Now you're not dropping that head back, you're just lengthening through the front of that neck there. Again, back to centre. I want you to take the hands just to the shoulders for a moment. We're going to circle those elbows all the way around. And then maybe back the other way. Again, just sort of noticing any tightness you still have. And back to centre. Take the fingertips down to the earth. Deep breath in. Feel the chest rise and then exhale all the breath out. We're going to sigh it away. So deep breath in. Nice sigh away. Coming back to a natural breath, we're going to slide the right hand away from you and start to lift up through the left side of the body. Enjoying a nice stretch into the obliques. Breathing here for a moment. Then very slowly we're going to take that to the opposite side. Just giving that hand a slide away and reach the opposite arm up and over. You feel that into the obliques in the lower back. And again, slowly back to centre. We're going to take the fingertips, walk them round and interlace the fingers and just start to press the hands away from the back, so you're pressing through the chest, lifting that chin. Breathing here for a moment. And then we're just going to release. Give those wrists a nice circle. Back the other way. And very gently we're going to make our way just to all fours. I'll come this way. We're going to take the hands directly underneath the shoulders. We're going to take the knees hip width apart. And just letting the front of the feet just relax onto the mat. So you're not on the toes, you're just letting the front of the feet relax down. Just pressing up with the hands, stabilising the shoulders and trying to keep the spine nice and neutral. Just imagining somebody's pulling a string through the top of the head, lengthening through the neck. Just holding here for a few breaths. We're going to extend our left leg. Should I come this way so you can see my feet? Coming to the toes, you're just going to very gently press back into a calf stretch. I'm going to let go of any tension, any tightness you've got in those limbs. And come back to all fours. You can pressing through the chest, trying to stabilise that spine. Move that way. And we're going to extend the opposite leg. Again, coming onto the toes, press back for that nice calf stretch. Enjoying that stretch in the back of the legs. Again, just releasing any tight muscles. And slowly making your way back to all fours. And just give the hips a bit of a rock from side to side. Enjoying that movement. You may want to start to make circles. Seeing how that feels on the spine. Maybe back the other way. And just gently back to that tabletop position with a flat back. And I want you to take a deep breath in and start to drop the belly down and look up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, you're going to arch the back, press away from the mat, drawing that belly button in, the chin's coming down towards the chest. Deep breath in, drop the belly down, look up, you're pressing the chest forward, shining from the heart. Just do a few rounds of this, just your own breath, nice and slow and controlled. Moving in a way that feels good for your spine. And just slowly making your way back to a flat back, maybe wiggle the hips for a moment. And then we're going to slide the left arm under, bringing the head down to the mat. You may want to tiptoe the opposite hands. If you prefer just to keep the fingertips here or here, it's absolutely fine. It's your practice and just listen to your body. So stretch those shoulders, also stretching the lower back very gently here as well. You may even want to bring palm into the small of the spine, possibly rolling the shoulder. And moving in whatever way feels right for you. And whenever you're ready, you're just going to unwind and come back to all fours. Do a round of cat-cow, so deep breath in, drop the belly down, look up. As you breathe out, arch the back, press away from the mat. Drawing that belly button in, chin to chest. Again, coming back to a flat back, give the hips a little bit of a wiggle, then we're going to draw the right arm under, bringing the right side of the head down to the mat. Keeping the hands as they are, tiptoeing that left arm up and away from you. Breathing here. If you really want to take it a little bit deeper again, you can take the hand into the lower back and just roll the shoulder up towards the ceiling. Gently unwind. Bring back to all fours for a moment. We're just going to open the knees wide. We're going to come into a nice wide hip stretch as we come into child's pose. And this is a nice way to release any tension. We often hold tension in our hips. Now you can make your way down to the forearms, or if you want to bring a cushion or a block or something underneath the head, you can. Really enjoying that stretch now into the hips. Just drawing your attention once again to your breath. Just inhaling gently in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Always finding a pattern of breath that feels right for you. Really concentrating on the journey of the breath as it comes in through the nostrils to the back of the throat, all the way down as far as the lungs and the belly, and then releasing all the way back to the back of the throat, and out through the nose or mouth. Just drawing your attention just to that journey of the breath, and noticing how the body feels with each breath. Notice how it relaxes down with each and every out breath. Slowly starting to unwind. You're going to bring those knees in towards each other. Just roll your cushion or blanket, whatever you have out the way, and we're just going to start to bring ourselves onto all fours and then slowly into a down dog, but with bended knees. Starting to press the chest towards the legs. Starting to work and move from the hips, pedaling the feet. We're not going to stay here too long. I just want you to very gently walk the hands and feet together. And we're just going to bring ourselves into a nice forward fold. And you may want to take your feet out a little bit more towards the outside of your mat today. Just hanging forward here. Taking hold of the elbows, maybe swaying slightly. This is a lovely move just to nourish the spine, the back of the legs. And it promotes good sleep as well. So we're just going to sway gently here. You may want to come into a half lift. So we're not locking the knees out, but we're starting to straighten the legs. Place the hands to the shins and feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Again, starting to fold forward, and you're tucking that upper body in towards the legs. A nice bend in the knees, taking hold of the elbows and just hang forward. Then you may want to sway, or you may prefer just to hang forward here. Start to walk the hands forward, walk the feet back, coming back to down dog. Just moving again from the hips. And slowly lower down onto the knees. Again, back into child's pose. We're just going to open the knees. We're not going to stay there quite so long this time, but we're just going to come to the forearms. Again, if you prefer to bring the cushion under your head, you can. And we're just going to stay here for a few rounds of breath. Just inhaling in through the nose. And out through the nose or mouth. Again, whatever feels comfortable for you. Gently making your way back up. We're going to bring ourselves into a nice restorative move using our blocks. So we're going to make a T shape with the blocks. So you're going to have one block on top of the other. I'm actually just going to use a bit of an additional padding. You may want to use cushion, just bulking out to whatever feels comfortable. Now you may want to use some extra props on the side. You may want to use some extra cushions either side to rest your legs on. And we're just going to very gently bring ourselves so your bottom's right up against the cushion here, and you're just going to start to bring yourself back and bring the feet together, making a nice butterfly shape. Now if you wanted to put a block or those extra cushions underneath the knees like so, you can do, just to help balance you out. Oops, just relax the head down. Yourself a little bit more. And we're just going to hold here in this position for a few rounds of breath. So you can take the hands down by the sides with the palms facing up. You may want to rest the elbows to the floor and the hands to the belly. It's really whatever feels comfortable for you. And really feel that stretch in the hips. If you need to adjust your hips at any point, just adjust the hips. So you want to enjoy that stretch. You don't want to be too uncomfortable. So just once again, just bringing your focus completely to the breath. Noticing how in this position you feel like the chest is expanding that little bit more. You're very aware of that chest and lung space as you open the heart up towards the ceiling. Just try and relax the shoulders back and away from the ears. And just inhaling in through the nose And once again, out through the nose or mouth. Gently place the hands down to the floor if they're not there already, palms facing into the mat. Just very gently start to press your way up into a seated position, adjusting your bottom slightly, moving any obstacles out the way. We're just going to come into that butterfly once again from the front, taking hold of the ankles of the shins. We're going to press down with the arms and just gently start to fold forward. Nice little rocking motion here for a moment. Taking hold of the feet, the ankles, whatever feels comfortable for you, just folding forward. Enjoying that stretch into the hips, letting go of any tension that we're holding there. Just draw the knees in towards each other. And you're going to drop the knees to one side, so just gently bring the hands behind you and just drop the knees to one side. And when you're ready, you can take the head in the opposite direction. Try and roll the shoulders back away from the ears again. So you're not crunching the shoulders up, causing tension. Taking a few breaths here. And then slowly just taking the knees to the opposite side. Again, just changing the direction that you're facing to the opposite direction to the knees. And once again, very slowly come back to centre. You're going to use a cushion or a blanket, so one of the other props underneath you. We're going to bring our legs up towards the wall. We're just going to shuffle as close as feels comfortable. Just very gently start to place your cushion or your blanket, your rolled up towel, whatever it is underneath the bottom, and then you're going to gently take your legs up towards the wall. You may want to shuffle a little bit closer. Just very slowly start to take the legs up. You don't have to stretch them all the way out. It's whatever feels comfortable for you. A nice bend is quite a comfortable feeling, and you may want to put a cushion or something under your head. We're trying to keep the hips raised up a little bit higher than the chest and the head. And again, you may want to bring the hands, palms facing up, or again just rest them on the tummy. And just relaxing those shoulders. Softening the gaze or closing the eyes. We're just going to concentrate again on the breath. We're going to come back to the counting breath that we did before. So we're just going to inhale roughly for 4 or 5 counts. So in through the nose. Gently pause. And exhale through the nose for 6 or 7. in through the nose. Gentle pause. And exhale. Once again, just finding a count that feels comfortable for you. But just making sure that exhale is longer than the inhale, and you don't have to pause with the breath for too long. If it doesn't feel comfortable, don't pause at all. You will find a natural pause will find its own way into the breathing. So just concentrating on the counting of the breath. And when you're ready, just very gently start to bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug, squeezing those knees all the way in. We're going to bring ourselves in a moment into our relaxation, not that we're not relaxing already. So just making your way down away from the wall. Just adjusting yourself again on your mat. So just finding your cushion to go underneath your head. You may want to put a blanket underneath the legs or have a cushion again. So it's just raising the knees just very slightly. So it's nice to have the knees lifted that little bit up and away. And try not to have the cushion too far down the shoulders. You just want it very gently lifting you. And just give those ankles a little bit of a rock and just relax the legs. Again, moving into Savasana, you're going to roll the shoulders away from the ears and just bring the palms facing up once again. And just rock the head from one side, roll it straight across to the other side. Take it back, and back to the other side, just stabilising that spine. Come back to centre and start to relax the head down into the floor. And just start to let the limbs go nice and heavy. In the shoulders, the head, the backs of the limbs, the legs, the arms, just relaxing down into the floor now. And again, we're just concentrating on that breath. Just feel it coming in through the nose, to the back of the throat, to the lungs. Really becoming aware of the sensation of that breath. And noticing the sound the breath makes in the back of the throat as you exhale. Start to relax the forehead, relax the eyes, relax the tongue and the jaw, relax those shoulders, relax the neck. Try and loosen and relax any tension you may have left in the body. Just let it go now. And just draw your attention back to a breath. Just finding a pattern that feels comfortable once again for you. Just inhaling gently in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. And if you want to, you can count the breath once again. You may simply just want to breathe. And just concentrate on that breath and just relax.